Philadelphia. Nothing.
I'm getting ball for
introductions to an NFL game.
Hate that shit.
That was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles.
My boy PJ Plumga.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pick up there.
Let's go, boy.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Together, we have learned.
This boy about to eat, man. This boy too fast.
Run the football on first down. I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about it.
Oh, my boy Will lost the trophy.
It's needing 5 yards. They fake the give. Now wins.
Break out of that. Let's go.
And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver.
Let's go. Nobody catching this boy.
Yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Into the red zone. Wentz escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Wentz to throw on 2nd.
Let's go.
Open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That boy PJ.
Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 8.
Hell nah. That boy not gonna make that juke and rain.
Forward to about the 32.
Henderson going to truck Brandon Graham.
It'll be 2nd down.
Get the fuck out of here, boy.
Yardage, he'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Should have been a loss of yards.
Hey, let's go.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's got some space here. The 40.
Are you fucking me?
10.
This boy fucked my defense right there. That was nice.
Touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they...
I don't know how he getting them holes,
It's
though.
like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they...
Let's go.
It's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
We coming with that heat.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Get him down.
Take this across the 25.
We ain't tackling today.
27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down, Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that one.
Thank God, man. What the hell? Oh, my God.
He had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Let's go, PJ.
To throw again. Ryan.
Oh, man. Pick. What the fuck are you doing?
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job.
That middle was wide open.
But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Hey, let's go.
On third down, Ryan.
What the Oh, my.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
That's a pig.
Enemy territory.
All right, PJ.
6 on the third down conversion. Ryan will throw again. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a...
Yep, of course.
Check in with our referee. So
Some stupid shit like that gonna happen.
There, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
First and goal, they'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. And he motions the wide receiver. On the carry.
Let's go. Good tackle, boy.
After a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but I thought that was a really nice play.
Good tackle.
As you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
An update now from Oakland. The Raiders have moved out in front of the Chiefs. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They come out here in the eye.
Hell no.
He needed 2. He only got 1 on the sneak, and that's
kick that motherfucker.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So offense,
he going for it.
do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
What the hell?
And 3 tight ends. Now
stop him. Let's go.
Not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the tough defensively.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And an alley to run.
Let's go. Wins all the way. He's going all the way. He's going all the way. Come on. That's retarded.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here.
That boy wins.
With a 1st down.
Oh, man. He gonna mention me, of course.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go
hey, that boy LSU 3-0.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Throwing.
Oh, shit. I did not mean to pass to him.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Odell. Oh, my.
And he caught it up. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover.
Because I forgot to change his number.
Get the football back. And
That's retarded, man.
By the weather, of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've tried too hard,
get them down. What the fuck?
They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They go play action now. Ryan. Flushed out right.
Hit stick this bitch, man.
Couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Fuck. If he runs, don't fuck.
Ryan now to throw on third down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones.
Nice.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Get some sacks.
They'll run with Henderson.
Good tackle.
Brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So when you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz, you're expected to come after the quarterback, but in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player so he can't get outside of you.
Here's Henderson.
Good tackle.
This time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Pick it off. That's offensive pass interference.
All right, need you to check my eyes.
They didn't call that.
Unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive. We just saw another example.
If you kick this, boy, it's over.
They only punted twice in the win last week.
Come on, block. Motherfucker.
Big hit. Knocked down sideways near the 25. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy. On second down, here's Wentz.
Man, block. What the hell?
Falcons get there for the sack. Beasley in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
At least get some hands on him.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long.
He ran right by him.
With some work to do after the sack. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Good catch.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Damn, what kind of defense is, boy?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He's gone. He's too fast.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They're in the 2nd quarter now in Oakland, and the Raiders have jumped out to an early lead over the Chiefs. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Why are they doing that pass coverage shit?
On 2nd down, right side. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow
God damn, he hit the fuck out Carson.
In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up.
Let's go, boy.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the... And he'll score! Touchdown!
Okay. Carson can't run, bro.
To a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles 6 to their lead.
Leg.
Goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about...
Don't do it, PJ.
Right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And an alley to run. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good tackle, boy.
First down yardage to the 35. Now a timeout.
Okay, call timeout.
Perhaps a chance.
Runs three straight plays.
And another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Nice.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Meanwhile, out in Los Angeles, they're in the second quarter now. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals.
Let's go. One more half.
Throughout, we'll continue to monitor. And here now come the Falcons. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made.
Fletcher Cox will play.
Yes. You never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is going to do that?
Man, what the fuck?
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for it. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And he'll give it here.
Nice tackle, boy.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Still a couple yards short.
He just going to run at this game?
3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the
Got the
offense.
MVP Matt Ryan just going to run it.
But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down.
No, sir. You're going to have to pass it.
Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Come on, block. Nice job, PJ.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
10 yards still left on second down. Play clock winding down.
Rip.
And that'll set them back 5. Shotgun now for Wentz. And an alley to run. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to look out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Wentz going to try and throw on third. He's going to flip that out to the
fuck, man.
And he is.
That was a touchdown. I don't know why I didn't throw that.
As he's knocked down. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Trying to juke me, boy.
That time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with this deficit, You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense.
Throw it, man.
And give us some points. No way does that guy get on.
He ain't going to work.
Punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Second down following the run. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Sack. Get the ball, boy. What the fuck? Oh, my God.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
This nigga has to be retarded.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking.
Like, he is straight up fucking retarded.
Or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Good tackle. That's a safety.
Cox, he's the one to get in this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it.
Man, that should be a safety.
In the end zone.
Bro, why aren't you blocking?
Close to the goal line.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And
I don't get why you're not blocking.
First and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter from Oakland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Wentz now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And a little quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Let's go, boy.
Situations on defense.
We eating out here.
Quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We is eating out here.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Patience right
that
there.
cheese.
Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So the offense has it first and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan.
Pick.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
GG, PJ.
Shot at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I don't want to do that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it.
God damn.
2. A nice run.
He's been getting his stick all game.
It'll be second down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
He's got, whoa, oh my God.
For a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the
He's too fast. We gonna eat this year.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
My boy Blunt in.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Winn's going to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
That boy Eaton, Offensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year.
And his kick is good. Sturgis out now to kick this one off.
What the hell is Fortnite?
Taken just inside the 10.
What the fuck?
Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following the
interception, what the hell is Steph doing?
Interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
What is Fortnite?
I don't think that there's any way you can back out there and go, it didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Pick it. Thank God.
Intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Odell. Nah, I won't do that to him.
So after the INT,
fuck it.
Here's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is
Odell. Odell.
Down, but multiple flags down. So it's out. Yes,
I didn't think he's going to catch that. He unguardable. What the hell?
Spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty.
I don't even know why they asked the side.
Don't one-on-one Odell.
The end zone on a takeaway. Take the points and keep moving.
Just out now to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10.
Get him, man.
And he'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Oh, man.
Now a handoff looking right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage.
Man, I thought this game was going to be close.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Being chased.
What the fuck?
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no.
Oh, my God.
And now it's 3rd.
Sack this dude.
Pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Good sack.
And down he goes. The Eagles get there for the.
We eating.
And Graham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be
field goal. What is PJ doing?
We're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining. As
all right, block for this guy. Come on.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded inside the 5.
Fuck.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And, Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try to keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game.
Damn, he hit sticking at everybody.
Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
What's touchdown?
They'll run it now out of the gun. He finds an opening past the 4.
That's a touchdown.
And there he goes. Touchdown.
Boy, we're unstoppable. What the hell?
His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Eagles continue to roll.
Fuck, man.
It's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10.
Good tackle. What the fuck, man?
Bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg.
What is the call, man?
From the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And it pops.
That is not pass interference.
The ball loose and brings it
ridiculous.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Hits his target.
Good catch.
Taylor Gabriel. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And
pick that shit off.
Picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Ryan.
Hell no.
And he'll go out of bounds down inside.
Damn, nice catch.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in.
Get that touchdown, PJ.
And, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have...
Nice tackle from behind.
Talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That is not any help as they dump him behind.
What are you doing, PJ?
Loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Get him down.
Just inside the 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And tough starting field position here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to...
He's gone. He's gone. Let's go. Let's go.
10, 5.
Let's go, boy.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there.
Oh, man.
3 phases of the game.
This about to be the year, boy.
It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add
He's too fast.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Too many weapons. OBJ and this boy, too.
Across the league, fourth quarter action in Los Angeles. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
My shit, boy.
I want to see something executed.
Damn, all right.
Get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
60.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Chill. Let's go. We dropped 60 on him.
Defense, they were suffocating.
We on drop 60 on PJ. Oh my God.
Being able to adjust it.
Man, I'm fucking my kicker stats up.
Beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10.
Hit sticker, man.
At the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Damn, he burned the shit out of my guy.
It's caught inside the 25.
Damn, Malcolm.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. 57 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Drop 61.
His way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down. Dancing to his left.
Nice tackle.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Derek Barnett able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now it's Ryan.
Damn.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. From the gun, Ryan.
Oh, nice sack. He had that touchdown.
And taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
hype about this running back,
Probably
bro.
be the final play.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right, tight end right.
I can't believe I got him in the 3rd round.
One last shot for Ryan. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more.
Yo, I could have dropped 70 on PJ.
And I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty.
Man, I missed fucking 4 kicks, 3 kicks.
Oh, heck no.
I don't know what the hell is happening.
Might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
Oh my God, look at them stats, boy.